it's been a slightly busy week with game releases. Star Ocean: The Divine Force released on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on October 27th, Bayonetta 3 released on Nintendo Switch on October 28th, and the Resident Evil Village Winter's expansion released on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC also on October 28th. On top of that, we got word of a Witcher Remake, news about Dragon Age Dreadwolf's development progress, and 2 new trailers from Square Enix, Tactics Ogre Reborn and Forspoken. Let's dig in, shall we? A lot of people are talking about The Witcher right now because of recent news about the TV show. Thor's brother is replacing Superman as the main character, apparently. The only TV I watch is Star Trek and Star Wars because I'm too busy playing video games, honestly, but I know people are really disappointed about this. Here's some good news though. Earlier this month in my October 9th news video, you may remember that I talked about CD Projekt Red's upcoming projects. One such project was codenamed Canis Majoris, and in a tweet and blog post earlier this week, the developer has confirmed that they are working together with Fool's Theory on a full remake of the very first Witcher game in Unreal Engine 5. The Witcher was CD Projekt Red's very first game, which originally released on PC in 2007. I have all 3 Witcher games, but I haven't gotten around to playing any of them, so this will be perfect. A lot of players' first Witcher game experience was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So this should be a great way to experience the game that started it all with updated features and graphics. No release window yet, but as they mentioned in their tweet, we want to do this right, so please be patient. It's going to be a while until we can share more details. One of my favorite things about Discord is that you can follow a channel from another server and have it post in your own server. On Wednesday, I saw a message in our game announcements and news channel from the official Dragon Age Discord server that said, "Dragon Age Dreadwolf has reached its alpha milestone for the game. While there is much to be done until the game is complete, this is an important landmark of having the game in a playable state from beginning to end." Then it shared links to the announcement tweet and their blog post, both linked below. The blog post goes into a bit more detail about their next steps in the development process, such as improving visuals and iterating on gameplay. It also gives us a little tease about finally being able to visit the city of Minrathous, the capital city of the Tevinter Imperium, where Dorian hails from. One sentence that stood out to me was, whether followers, allies, or villains, they're woven into the game in ways that take a concept that's always been a part of the Dragon Age DNA, stories about people, and push it further than ever before. I love BioWare's games because of their top-notch storytelling and deep character design, so I can't wait to find out more information about what we have to look forward to in Dreadwolf. I highly recommend reading the blog post in its entirety. It also reminds us that they're hard at work on the next single-player Mass Effect game and the next update for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Which reminds me, I still really need to do a playthrough of the Mass Effect games. So as I mentioned earlier, Square Enix released 2 new trailers for upcoming games this past week. The first was for the game Forspoken, and it's titled Forspoken Deep Dive: Magic Parkour. In it, we get a rundown of the various magical parkour skills that Frey can use to traverse the game world and maneuver around enemies. Hand-eye coordination and precise timing in video games aren't exactly my strong suits, so I sure hope there's an easy mode, or something that makes traversing with skills semi-automatic. Other games have done that with success, so I'm optimistic. I do wonder, though, if this particular trailer shows her moving in such a way to make things look really fast-paced. There were a couple of moments that you could see her just skipping over things to interact with in the world around her, so the game may be more customizable as far as speed goes. I like to be able to explore, so rushing really takes the fun out of things for me. Either way, this game looks like it will be fun when it releases on January 24th next year. Check out the full trailer and a blog post that goes into a little more depth, linked below. The other trailer we got from Square Enix is titled Tactics Ogre Reborn Story Trailer. Due out on PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam in just under 2 weeks on November 11th, this game features updated game design, fully voiced cutscenes, improved graphics, and a reorchestrated soundtrack. It was originally released in Japan in 1995 from much of the same team that did Final Fantasy Tactics, the only strategy JRPG I've ever both finished and enjoyed. I've never played any of the re-releases of Tactics Ogre over the years, and I'm told that if I love FF Tactics, I'll love this as well. My biggest problem right now is that I still haven't had the chance to start playing the new Star Ocean, and Harvestella comes out this week, and then both Tactics Ogre and the PC version of Valkyrie Elysium on the following week, and then the new Pokemon the week after that, and then Evil West the week after that. And that's just November. Anyway, check out the full Tactics Ogre Reborn story trailer at the link below. Well, that's it for game news this week. Nico and I have been making slow but steady progress on the first boss of Final Fantasy XIV's new Criterion dungeon. We also played through Little Nightmares and did the new Overwatch 2 PvE Halloween event. If you're interested in seeing our mom and son streaming adventures, give us a follow on Twitch. We play games together every week on Wednesday through Saturday, and sometimes we'll sneak in solo game streams as well. Please like and subscribe here on YouTube too, so you can join me again next week for more news and adventure. Until then, play lots of games and have an awesome week.